To download a full free PDF version of this pattern, visit the link on the screen now, in the description below, or by going to clubcrochet.com/steak. Hey there, I'm Louie, and in this video we'll be making this little tiny steak. It's kind of like a cartoon looking steak that I made. I thought this was kind of a cool project for, you can make it for little keychains, I'm thinking maybe a Christmas ornament for my dad. I was also thinking if I used thread, it could be cute earrings. I guess they could be earrings this big too, but this is a little large. But if you used kind of thread instead of worsted weight yarn, you could make it into really tiny cute earrings. Alright, so the materials that you'll need for this pattern, I'm using worsted weight size yarn, cotton to be specific, in red and white. You'll need a pair of scissors, of course, a crochet hook. I'm using a size G crochet hook, a needle. This is a darning needle, just a quick, easy darning needle. And that's actually it. You don't need any stuffing or anything for this pattern. Alright, let's get hooking. So this pattern actually consists of two halves that look like this, which are sewn together. So I've already made one half, and you actually just sew them together to make the full steak. So we'll go ahead and make another one of these halves, and yeah, we'll start with our red yarn. Okay, with your red yarn, you want to make a slip knot and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, starting in the second chain from the hook, we will single crochet 1, and then single crochet 1 in the next chain over. Get my yarn a little bit more. In our third chain from the hook, or third chain over, we want to single crochet 3 into this same chain. And you'll kind of notice that this is going to sort of turn your piece around. See how it's like naturally turning around? So we were starting this way and it turned this way. That's good. We want it to do that because now we're going to work into the backs of the chain. So if I go really close right here, you can see that's right here. This hole is where we put our second single crochet. We want to work on the back side of these chains. So now in that stitch right here, or in that chain, we want to single crochet 1. Okay, and in the next chain, aka the first chain that we went into, we want to single crochet 3. Stop before your last single crochet though. So we got 1, 2, stop halfway through your third one because we're going to change to white now. So grab your white yarn. Now I do color changes a little strange if you haven't been following my videos before. How I do color changes is I place the yarn in between the two and I hold it down with my index finger of my dominant hand. I place my non-dominant index finger in between the yarn and I flip it under like that, and then I'll pull through with the new yarn. And the reason I say it's a little strange is because now we're going to work so that the top halves of the stitches are white and the bottom halves are red. So you can see kind of on our thing, top half white, bottom half red. So I'll show you how to do that. Now we are on round 2. So for round 2, we want to skip the first stitch, which is right there. You can kind of see it. That's our first single crochet we made in our last round. We want to skip that one, and we want to single crochet into the next one right here. Okay? Single crochet 1, and you want to pull through with our white. You want to do the first half red and then pull through with white. In our next stitch right here, we want to do an increase, aka 2 single crochets. So 2 single crochets in this next one. See how I pull through with red? I flip it under and I pull through with white. You want to do 2 single crochets in that same stitch. All right. In the next stitch, we want to do a half double crochet increase. So to half double crochet, we're going to yarn over with our red, go into the next stitch, pull a loop through with red, and then you want to change over to white and pull through all the loops on the hook with white. And you want to do 2 of those in that one stitch. So there's 1, let's do it again, yarn over with red, go into that stitch, pull a loop through with red, change over to white, and pull a loop through all the loops on the hook with white. Okay, and that's going to be a half double crochet increase. In the next stitch, we'll just do a single crochet increase. But again, we're doing that red and white thing. There we go. Okay, now we will single crochet into the next 1, 2. Into the next 2 stitches, we want to just do a regular old single crochet. 1. And don't worry about these tails. We'll deal with them in a second. There we go. Okay. In our next stitch, we want to do a single crochet increase. Oopsies. There we go. Like so. And then to finish this up, we will do a slip stitch in the next in white. We can actually cut our red yarn here. We're done with the red. And we can just work a single slip stitch in our white. Create a long end and cut it. And just pull it all the way through. Now we can thread this with a darning needle, our darning needle here. And I'm going to kind of do a hidden end. So how you do that is we go into the back of our next stitch, our first white stitch here. Go into the back. Get our yarn out from under those. I'll show you how to hide those in a second too. And then you want to go back down straight through where this white thread is coming out. I'm going to go down straight through that and into those stitches to kind of hide it. Pull it a little tight. There we go. You don't want to pull it too tight, but that'll just kind of make it look like it matches everything else there. Now we need to add a little T-bone on the stake. So we want to come out through this this stitch right here on the middle right, and get these yarns like held up to the top. This will help you lock them in, and so that way we can get rid of them easier. You want to go all the way up to the middle of those, where those half double crochet increases are. You want to go into there. Okay, you want to go out through the single crochet increase to the left. And then for this next part, there's 2 different places I usually put it. You can either go into the single crochet increase right here, or you can go into kind of above it, like right here. And I'll show you what the difference is. So if you were to go into the single crochet increases right there, it looks more like this. And if you are to go into the half double crochet increase right there, or like the stitch in between the half double crochet increase and the single crochet increase, oopsies, it looks more like this. I kind of like this look more, but this look is a little bit easier and more cartoony, more classic, I think. So I'm going to do into the single crochet increases just because on the other half I did the opposite one. So I kind of like to do one of each. And don't forget, you're going to be making 2 of these. And you want to go twice with that. Oopsies, I forgot one thing. This is a great opportunity to lock in this yarn. You just hold it up and then go around it when you come out. It's it's going to be a good way to just keep it locked in. And go back down through the same stitch. And to finish it up, we go out through where we went in on the vertical line. Okay, and then work back down to where we came out. And you don't want to cut this white yarn. You want to leave it long for a second. All right, we can pull everything a little bit tighter. There we go. Let's just pull this slightly tighter. All right. There we go. And again, you don't want to cut this, and you want to make 2 of these. We can cut these extra threads though, right here. But we'll be using this white yarn to sew the pieces together and to tie together. So you want to have 2 of them, like so. So I'll be sewing it together in just a second and show you how to do that. But really quick before I continue, this video is brought to you by Club Crochet. Club Crochet is a subscription service for crocheters. You get new patterns and projects every single month, all with full video tutorials just like this. Access to a full library of these patterns. New patterns get added, like I said, every single month. And you even get early access to patterns. So you can create a free account, which gets you access to downloadable PDFs for all the patterns like this stake, and early access to patterns. So if you sign up today for a free account, you'll get early access to this little turkey leg, which I'll be coming out with on my YouTube channel in a week or so. And also you can sign up for a Club Crochet membership, which gets you new full bigger patterns every month. So this month's patterns are for a little turkey. I named him Tommy, so he's Tommy the turkey. And for a little finger puppet version of a chef. Yeah, so those memberships start at $5 a month. So for $5 a month, you get access to the full library where new patterns are added every month. You can also sign up for a $20 a month kit, which includes all the materials mailed directly to your door every month. This month's kit is for a little Tommy the turkey. So you'll get sent to your door all the yarn, the eyes, the stuffing, pipe cleaners, every color, and yeah. So check that out at clubcrochet.com. And yeah, please check it out if you got a chance. All right, let's continue hooking. Okay, so to finish this up, we just need to sew the pieces together. So we just need one of the halves. I'm going to go with this one because it's a little longer. Thread that on a needle. And place them together. And you want to start by going, we only want to work into these front loops here. So you'll go up, whatever the equivalent is on the opposite side, and then around the opposite. And we'll continue to go around it, sewing together using only these front loops. And just ignore this white yarn. We're going to use that to knot it together in the end. And you just want to match it up and working only in these front loops as we work around. You can work into both loops if you want to, but I find that if you work into just this front loop, it makes a really a nice like border around the outside, around the outside. That was dumb. I also have made these stakes in a bunch of different versions. So I have a little grilled steak right here. Yeah, so you can make them pretty much any way you want. And like I said before, I think I'd like to try making this using a using like thread, because I think it would be really cool to make these into earrings or a very tiny necklace. or maybe even like a really teensy weensy keychain. Although this size would be a pretty cute keychain. You could also make it with larger yarn, which could be kind of fun as well. All right. So once you get all the way around like so, what I do is I go into the center and come out through a stitch on the side. And we can come back out, so we'll go back down through that stitch, and we'll come out through where this other white yarn is coming out. And we'll double knot these together. Okay. And now we can just cut it. And you can tuck this knot back into the piece by just pushing it down with your needle. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this quick and simple pattern. If you like it, please make sure to like the video down below and subscribe to get notified when I post a new pattern. Also consider checking out Club Crochet, my subscription service for crocheters. Thanks again for watching. Happy hooking and pasta la pizza. Let's get our little chef out here to say goodbye. Ho ho ho. Au revoir, mon ami.